Hello, hi, lovely. How are you? Grand Rising. Good morning, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes for everybody to hop on. Hey, David. Good morning. We're gonna make. I think this is like a high protein, 3 ingredient flatbread pizza, and we're gonna make, except for the Alfredo, because we're gonna put a little bit of Alfredo as the sauce, and then we're gonna put spinach, right? And we're gonna put sardines. I love spicy sardines in a can. And then we're gonna add some mozzarella cheese. We're gonna make it funky. It's gonna be a funky pizza loaded with protein. Good for you. And if you don't have, if you don't have Greek yogurt, don't worry about it. I don't have it either, okay? So, we're gonna use sour cream. It's all good. We're gonna get us some sour cream. I'm gonna show you exactly how we're gonna wing it because today is shopping day for me. I have nothing in my fridge. It's been wiped out, right? So it's payday, it's shopping day. So we're gonna get this party started here. All right, so all we need for that, if you have Greek yogurt, go ahead and add Greek yogurt, but I don't. So I'm gonna get sour cream and I'm gonna eyeball a cup of sour cream. Actually, you know what? Let's make ourselves a little bit easier. Let's use a measuring spoon so I don't have to use this. Let me put it this way. All right. We're going to use a cup of sour cream. Everybody has sour cream. If you don't have Greek yogurt, you can use sour cream. Actually, you can probably do this too with ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese? Yes. No, not ricotta cheese. Cottage cheese. All right, here we go. Okay. Use a cup of that. We are making 3 ingredient flatbread pizzas or pizza. It's just gonna be for me. The kids are having chicken, air fried chicken and fries because I thought I had frozen pizzas today, but I don't. So they're gonna have that. I'm also gonna make them these lobster crab cakes. So this is gonna be, it's clean up your fridge type of day. Fridays is normally clean up your fridge type of day. So this is what we're doing. I'm gonna grab my blender here because I like to do everything in my blender. And I'm gonna keep the dough. Oh. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like here in a minute. Because because I'm going to have to lift up the camera. I did not get my tripod. My cousin could cringe because he got it for me. Whenever I don't use it, he gets on to me. Okay. Yes, great idea, right? So let's go make it. Hi guys, welcome. Hi Terry. Happy Friday. All right, so the recipe calls for a cup of Greek yogurt or sour cream or cottage cheese. Okay, I'm gonna drop it in the bowl. Look how simple this is. The mixer is gonna do it all. It's gonna do all the work. Try to get every bit of that out. Okay. Now, we're also gonna get, this is gonna make one pizza, one individual pizza. If you're making for a couple people, guys, I gotta do my hair. If you're making it for a couple of people, double. If you're making it for 2 people, double the recipe. If you're making it for 3 people, triple the recipe. You know how it goes. All right, so then we're gonna do a cup of all-purpose flour, or you can use bread flour, if that's all you got. A cup of that goes in there. Look, it's just pick up and dump, because that's all I have in my flour thing, so it's good that it's only a cup. Whoops. All right, next, I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and this is gonna help it rise. It's gonna help it rise, get tender, fluffy flatbread pizza. This is the agent right here, baking powder. So 1.5 teaspoons. Mix it all up. Next, we're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm using real salt. Oops. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to use here 8 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So, let's see, about 8 tablespoons. And then we're going to turn it on. So I'm going to go ahead and add the wet now. About 1. This is all the wet you're going to need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. That's all she wrote. And then we're going to put everything aside. Now we're going to mix. Nice and slow. And this should turn into a ball. I should have probably grabbed the paddle instead of the hook. I use the hook for my bread whenever I do sourdough. Iodine salt. Yeah, I try not to use iodine salt. I use, the only salt I swear by is the real salt. It's got all its minerals. You can only find it on Amazon. Hang on. You can only find it on Amazon. And it comes from Utah. So it's gathered in Utah lakes. So it's real salt. Actually, it'll tell you the story in the back of it. I'll show you here in a minute. But that's the only salt that is not stripped from its minerals. Every salt that you find in the store, it's been refined, bleached, um, everything. Hi, Texan girl. Howdy. How you doing? All right, here we go. All right, that's close to being a ball. That's close to being a ball. Let me flip you guys over. Yep, there we go. There we go. All right, so that's close to being a ball. It would have came to a ball if I would have used the paddle, but I used the hook. God, it feels so good to do this just for one person, because whenever I make the flatbread pizzas, I normally have to like quadruple the recipe. So this is very, very convenient. All right, I'm gonna take this off from here. Thank you guys for the hearts. You guys are amazing. Hello from Central Texas. Wonderful. Here we go. Let's bring the cutting board here. And I'm just going to lightly flour my board. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. This is so stinking easy. Like, this took like 5 minutes. We're just going to add some flour. And I'm going to get my cast iron skillet back here because I want to make sure that, because we're going to make the crust in the cast iron skillet. And then we're just going to finish in the oven the melting part, right? Because you want to melt the cheese, the spinach, all of that. Oh, I got to get my, also got to get my Alfredo sauce out of the pantry. Okay, so there we go. So we have some chunks. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to mix it. We're going to work with our hands. You're going to see how this is going to come out so good. You guys, so easy, this recipe. You can see the bits of olive oil in there. And add one more. Okay. This actually could probably make 2. What do y'all think? Let's see. It's nice and fluffy and tender. Look at that beautiful dough. Beautiful flatbread dough, guys. Again, if you don't have Greek yogurt, go ahead and use sour cream or even cottage cheese. It'll do the work. All right, so we're going to roll this out because I don't want to get my roller. I don't want to get it dirty. Y'all, it's Friday. I don't want it dirty. I want it dirty as little as possible. Okay, it's the last day before our great weekend begins. Alfredo sauce, yeah. So today we're making, this is going to have Alfredo, fresh spinach, right? And then we're going to add some sardines in a can, spicy sardines in a can. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. If you don't like sardines, which are very high in protein, they're actually, it's one of the fish that does not have any mercury because it's a small fish. I grew up in Spain eating it out of the can when we were kids. You don't have to put sardines in it. You could just do spinach, whatever you want. You can basically do here. It's your rules, your kitchen. You do you, all right? So now I'm going to wash my hands before I handle this up because we're going to take it to the stove. And I'm going to put, I'm going to wash my hands because I want to get the flour out of my hands. You'll see me wash my hands a million times. Okay? We are going to add, as soon as this gets nice and hot, you want to use a cast iron skillet. There you guys are. Oh, sorry about that. I might have messed up the camera. Hang on. Hang on. Gotta clean out my camera. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can see the comments. Let me see. Alabama morning. Alabama, welcome. Welcome, my friends. Alfredo sauce. I think my father. Thank you, Christy, for the hearts, for the floating hearts. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you, my friend. I think my father-in-law would like this. Yeah, well, this is a very quick and easy recipe, okay? So if you don't have pizza, you don't want to order pizza, it's way too much money, right? By the time you get it there, it's already cold. Go ahead and make this recipe. This is a quick and easy pizza you can make anytime a day, okay? It's so quick and easy. For 1 or 2 people, really, you don't have to buy pizza. It's that quick and easy. So we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit because we already put olive oil on the dough. So we know it's going to do its thing. Let me move this out of here. I'm getting excited, guys. I'm so excited about this. I finally get to show you guys a quick and practical way of making pizza. Listen, I have 4 kids and a husband, which is like my other kid. And I normally make this recipe 3 times. I literally triple the recipe because I need to have so much dough to make it. But for 2 people, 1 cup of flour is enough, right? And I'm just going to add a little bit of butter to the crust because you can never have too much butter. But anyway, you don't have to use butter if you don't want to. You could just do olive oil. And then we're just going to, I don't know what it does, but the combination of the olive oil and the butter, oh gosh, it's heaven. All right, so make sure it's nice and hot, and then we're gonna put the dough in there. And that's it. It's basically it. Once it's done, then we're gonna do the sauce. We'll do the spinach. Let me get my sardines out. It's very, very simple. Now we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do a roasted garlic. Yeah, let's do a roasted garlic. And I'm going to use sardines in hot sauce. And this is the center cut from Aldi's. Everything here is brought to you by Aldi's. I do not work for them. I do not sponsor them, but I love them because they're very economical. And my daughter in-laws mom. Oh, cool. There you go. So that is wonderful. This is very simple, simple. And actually you can even add, even better, you can add an egg, which would actually be a good idea. Let's make it even better. Let's just put an egg in there. I love eggs. They're a good source of protein. If you don't, and I got my own chicken eggs. If you don't want to use eggs, you can just do spinach and Alfredo, or spinach, sardines, and an egg. Or you can use a quail egg. I leave the quail eggs for Tristan. I don't want to, those are his favorite. Yep, right? There you go. They're so good. If you've ever had them, they don't even taste like the can. You ever seen like fish in a can have like a fishy taste? Not these. I don't know what it does. I think it's a hot sauce that changes the flavor, but they're amazing. They're truly amazing. All right, so we're gonna add the dough now because I hear it sparkle. I wanna spread it all out because I don't want it to break. There you go. I hope it doesn't break my dough. Should have probably add a little more flour to tighten it up a little bit more, but I didn't, but you can. I barely wanted to work my dough because I didn't want it too tough to get hard on me. There we go. Oh yes, so that's gonna be a nice brown crust. I think I added a little too much oil, but that's fine. Hey, it's olive oil and butter. All right, push it down because I want to spread it out. There you go. Please don't break on me. It's gonna be a crazy when I flip it, but I don't want it to break on me. So go ahead, if you're kneading it, add more flour to get it hard enough so that it doesn't break up on you when you put it in the thing, but it's super, super easy. Thank you, David. Yep, David, he's my moderator right now, guys. So please be nice. Come in with a good attitude and respect, basically. That's all I can say. No perverts allowed in this channel. Any perverts will be taken out by our wonderful mods. All right. Let me go ahead and check this out because I smell it. Hang on. I'm going to need 2 spatulas. Oh no, it still has a long way. Yeah, I think I should have put more flour, but I got too excited. I don't want to break it. I got too excited, guys. But yeah, go ahead and add a little more flour to it when you're kneading it, just because you don't want to break it. I'm going to try to make it a little more compact now, so it's easy for me to flip. Go ahead and do it the size of a foot. There we go. Get a nice sear on that. And I'm actually going to put a lid so that it can cook really quick. There we go. And the oil's getting hot. I'm going to go ahead and add my egg in. Oh yeah. Pretty. Hold the shape pretty good. I'm going to add a little salt to it. And this is how I'm going to break my fast today, guys. All right. Put this in the wash. Got a little to clean up, not much. And then we are going to get us a spoon for the Alfredo. We are making, if you're just tuning in, thank you guys. Thank you for the flour. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Who was that? Let me give you a shout out. CapCut. Thank you. So I appreciate you guys for the gifts. You guys are amazing. You can smell the cooking. So we're making 3-ingredient flatbread pizza. We are just already made the dough. And we are fixing to flip the dough so we can put it in a baking sheet. We're going to put some Alfredo sauce in it. We're going to put some sardines, and then we're going to put some spinach. So we're going to do it all. It should be under 30 minutes because all we're going to do is heat up, maybe melt the cheese, because once this is done, oh, and it is, I'm going to flip this over. Okay, I'm going to need 2. The dough is a little bit soft, guys, because, oh my gosh, it's going to break up on me. And it did. That's okay. I should have added more flour when I was kneading it, but it's fine. Happy mistakes are pretty mistakes. Okay, so there we go. Simple pan bread pizza, flatbread pizza in your cast iron skillet. I got excited, guys. I got excited and I wanted to put it in here. But if you guys are doing it, make sure that you add a little more flour when you're kneading it, because you want to make sure it's a nice tough ball. I'm also going to, I'm frying up an egg because I'm going to put the egg on top of the pizza at the very end of the pizza. All right, guys, I'm making a mess here. All right, So we're going to lower this because I don't want to burn it. We're still eating. You're still eating. What's fast today? Yeah, so I'm breaking my fast because I do intermittent fasting. I'm trying to be good these past couple days, but yesterday was hubby's birthday and my mother-in-law cooked and we had cake. So look at this. I just broke the whole flatbread. But it's fine, guys. It's all good. We're gonna put it in here. Okay, because it's already cooked. Remember, this is gonna finish in the oven. Oh my God, this is like so simple to do. I should have added more flour so it wouldn't have broken, but that's fine. We're gonna eat it with a fork. It's just for me. Kids are having something else, so I'm not too worried. All right. I'll put you guys over here. So here's the flatbread, which yours would be better looking than mine. But you get the idea. It's 3 ingredients. Just when you add yours, make sure you add a little more flour when you need it, so it turns into a hard ball and it's not as soft. Now we're going to use some Alfredo, garlicky Alfredo, and I'm not going to use too much because I don't want it too much either. But here's a good idea on a Friday night. You can even make flatbread breakfast pizzas. But this be good too. Good idea. All right. We're going to add, put this in the fridge. Now we're going to add the cheese. Oh, wait a minute. Mozzarella cheese. First, we're going to add, let's see. We add the cheese, then we're going to add the spinach. So, mozzarella. Go ahead and cover that baby up. Now, we're going to add the spinach, fresh spinach. Put it right on top. There you go. Yummy. And now we're going to add the sardines in a can. This is hot sauce sardines. Get a fork. Yeah, the egg is going to go at the very end. It's already done. We're going to add at the very end after it's all over, like it's all done. We're going to put it right on top. And let's hope that it's runny. I took it away from the burner, so we're hoping it's all runny. All right, so we're going to add the center cut. Look at that. Sardines without bones or anything. We're just going to put it right on top. Right? Or you can even shred it if you like and then put it on there. Actually a very good idea. Put it on there. In the sauce. Heck, you can even use the sauce as the base if you don't want to use Alfredo. See how many ideas I'm coming up with? Okay. So look how pretty that is so far. We're going to grab this one and we're just going to chunk it up. It's got no bones, no spines or nothing. So we're just going to add it just like that. Oh my gosh. This is loaded with protein, guys. Loaded. Now we're going to melt this. So we're going to warm it up because we want everything to melt. Good morning, Brad. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. You're going to put feta and spinach and tomatoes. Yes, you could do that too. There you go. That's a yummy idea. Yeah. You could do anything you want to. You can add or substitute any ingredients. Don't feel bad doing it because, like I said, everybody, it's a different world, right? They like different things. You do you, boo. Like, there's no food police that's going to come to your house and say, excuse me, you're putting feta cheese on it. No, nobody cares. All right, so we're going to, there we go. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Going in, see how it broke it was so tender, the dough, that it broke. But it's all in there. It smells delicious. We're going to put it on pizza. There's my stomach. Y'all hear my stomach? Brrr. Mama, I'm ready to eat. Yep. It's going to, I'm going to do it for 12 minutes and then I'll get it out. We're going to eat it. We're going to put that fried egg on top of it. You're subscribing today. Welcome. Well, thank you, Felice. Go ahead and subscribe because that way, guys, you'll get notified whenever I tune in. I normally come in the mornings. I actually figured out a way on how to put it in here, and so I did, because a lot of people are like, well, what time are you tuning in? I just put it on my description on my channel so y'all can see. Also, guys, go ahead and check out the store. I've got the store running. I just ordered a shirt from the store with my logo on it. I am so excited about it. Brooks already shopped with us, Walk by Faith, and Greg, which is another moderator here. Go ahead and check out the store. We've got lots of good things. We got shirts. I believe we have caps, long sleeve shirts, in all my favorite colors, basically, because I didn't get the reds in there, but I did get the blues, the grays, and the blacks. So you've got all 4 colors. And I'm actually getting, oh, I do have mugs there too. I do have mugs. So go ahead and check it out, guys. Let me see. Let's see if I can show you guys what it looks like. It's almost there. It's melting. It's gonna take a little bit. That way it'll warm up the sardines a little bit. I cannot wait to try that. We're gonna put the egg on top. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be awesome. But Felice, that is an awesome idea. I'm going to put feta and spinach and tomatoes. Yes, that is delicious. I love feta cheese. I can never purchase it because it's so expensive, but it is a great cheese. Just like goat cheese. I love goat cheese too. Cop Cut sent me a flower. Thank you, guys. I'm scrolling up the comments right now. I'm starting to see it. Christy was the one that sent me the floating heart. That was so sweet. All right. There we go. I'm so excited. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. My tummy is growling. I've been catching up on this book. Right here. It's called The Sacred Embrace of Jesus and Mary, the Sexual Mystery at the Heart of the Christian Tradition. This book, I've already read about 4 pages, and I can tell you, I had no idea that Jesus actually married Mary Magdalene. This book is so interesting. By the end of the book, I'll know it all. I'll know it all. So we do some Bible reading on the weekend, guys, with Walk by Faith. If y'all know who she is, go ahead and check out her channel. This weekend, we're going to be doing the book of Matthew. I believe Saturday, I would like to say Saturday night, if not Sunday. We have yet to figure out the weekends because, you know, I'm at home, kids are at home, so I got to figure out what days, what times we're going to do it on the weekend. But there we go. Barbara says, this is Barbara from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Looks wonderful, right? Nice to meet you, Barbara. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm here waiting for the flatbread pizza that we just did. See how stinking quick and easy that was? About 20 minutes. We did that. How easy is that? 3 ingredients: flour, Greek yogurt, olive oil, and baking powder. And salt. But I don't count it as an ingredient. So, but how stinking easy is that, right? And you can do it with any topping you want. We did Alfredo with spinach, mozzarella cheese, sardines, spicy sardines in a can, and now we're putting a fried egg on top of it. We're gonna load it up with protein. Hopefully it'll fill us up and it'll last, right? To go to work. 6 o'clock, come 6 o'clock, guys, my stomach is growling again. I don't know what it is. I think it's the cold weather. It makes you hungry. It makes you burn more calories too, because you're moving around. We've been short at work, so I've been doing extra. And I like to say I did yesterday about 18,000 steps. About 18,000 steps. Like, I did not stop. Like, I don't even think I took my lunch. If I did, it was like 5 minutes. I did. It was like 5 minutes. And then keep on going. I didn't want to be behind. Yes. So we own like a couple of acres. It's not really like farm per se. It's not, you know, commercial or anything like that. But we own a couple of acres. And we've got birdies. We got quails, chickens, cows. We have an iguana that's hibernating right now because it's so cold. And what else we have? Oh, macaws. We got 2 macaws. 2 parrot macaws. Babe says, that's wrong. Jesus don't marry. Yes, didn't marry. Yes, it's actually in this book. You need to read it. And it actually, if you go to the book, okay, because books are written by people, right? But you go to the Bible verses, it tells you right there. And there's like a whole list of it. Let me show you. Look at all the books that you can find it. The book of Luke. Luke actually has a lot of them. Matthew, John, all of it. John, Matthew are the ones that talk about that. And they're all referring to Mary Magdalene. So, yeah. You need to check it out. We can always go over it on Saturday or Sunday whenever we do the Bible study. But it's interesting. I'm down to the 3rd page so far, but I am hooked on it so far. I'm like hooked. I am going to be a pro by the end of this whole entire chapter. This whole entire book, I'll be a pro. Like, I'll know it all. They also have the Gospel of Luke, the Gospel of Thomas. There's a lot of books that were taken down from the Bible when they did the translation. I forgot what year that was, but they actually did not make it in the Bible, so they separated them. But you can find them, just like your Torah. and the book of Jubilees and the book of Enoch, which should have been in the Bible, but they were not. So this is why I bought the Ethiopian Bible, because it's got all 80 books. All the lost books are actually there, and that's what we're going to be reading scripture from. Excuse me, I got a little tickle in my throat. Hi, Chris. I'm in my 40s. I don't even know what age I am. Let's see. I was born in 81. It's 2026. 44. That's your profile. Okay, cool. Barbara, you need to check this out. You need to read that. I know we have been, see, this is the thing. You have to be willing to detach, right, from everything that we have been taught all this time in order to unleash your fullest potential, to understand what scripture was mentioning, was what it was saying in the book of Matthew and the book of Luke. But the only way to do that is if you detach, right, from the old programming of everything that we have been taught to believe. And it's ready. Y'all, it's ready. But it's very important to do that, because if you don't do that, your mind, you're pretty much telling your mind, that's it. I don't want no more knowledge. This is it. You know? Okay, let me put you guys over here. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Look at that. That looks so good. I'm gonna put it on a plate. Put it on a plate. I'm actually going to put it on a plate. Look how pretty that is. The flatbread pizza that we did. Now we're going to add the egg, and hopefully it's soft in the middle, but it's not. But, oh well, it's loaded with protein. Okay, so what do we get in the crust? We've got Greek yogurt. In this case, I used sour cream because I didn't have Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt you would do, flour, baking powder, olive oil, salt, and there you have it for your crust. That is it. Then you flatten it up, right, when you need it. Mine's broke up in pieces because I should have added more flour when I was kneading it, and I didn't. So go ahead and do that, but look at this crust. Absolutely nice and golden. Delicious, flaky, because of the olive oil. Oh my God. It's so good. Put it in your cast iron skillet, both sides. Put the toppings in it. Put it in the oven just to melt the toppings, and you got a flatbread pizza. It's called The Sacred Embrace of Jesus and Mary. The sexual mystery at the heart of the Christian tradition. This was actually suppressed if you read into this, by the Christian tradition. But they knew about this. They just didn't want to put it in the Bible. But very good book. Y'all need to read it. You should read it. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is it. The eggs. Or the egg. It's not runny, guys, but put it runny for yours if you like it that way. And my chickens, I can hear them clocking. They're already giving me more eggs. You may be able to. I ordered that on Amazon. I think it was like $10. Right here. $15. In this remarkable book, we are invited to encounter the real Jesus who became incarnate in order to embrace and consecrate flesh, offering life abundant through a spiritual path of integration. Springing from Jewish tradition, this Jesus celebrates marriage and sexual union as a theophany, manifesting the presence of the divine feminine, which we all have, right? Because part of our brain is the feminine and the other part is the masculine. It's the perfect balance, right? But yeah, you may be able to find it there. Oh my God. This is so good. Yo, look at this. The sardines, the cheese. What's not to love? I'll be done after this. It's spicy. See that flaky crust? Delicious. So it brings you to scripture. After you read this, it shows you all the scriptures that support what it's saying. And I think I read that part. I don't know. It doesn't say it. Like the first 3 books, 3 pages, doesn't say it yet. Very interesting. It'll probably say it throughout. Throughout the book, I'll have to read into it. It may say it, but for like the first 3 pages, it doesn't talk about it. Oh my God, it's so good. Qué rico. Hang on, guys. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I had a call and I had to get it. Can y'all hear me? I'm going to send you books, markers, if I can. Okay. Yeah, that'd be good. I have to get me a, what do they call that? A bookmarker. Yeah, that's what I need to get. I need to get me some of them and put them on there. I actually got to get also tabs. I'll probably get them today. I'm going to see if Dollar General has them, because the Ethiopian Bible, it's a great Bible. It's got all the books. But the only thing is, if you don't know where all the verses are or all the books are, you have to like dig in through the whole entire Bible to see it. But by creating the tabs on the side, it makes it a lot easier, I think. This is so good, guys. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys can smell this and smell the flavor, and it smells so good. The only thing I didn't add was garlic powder. Mmm. But the crust, on point. Delicious. Oh my God. Mm. Go ahead. It's so good. Go right ahead. I'm pretty sure I'm making you hungry, guys. I'm sorry. But you know, now you can see you can make this. So quick and easy. So much better for you, right? Clean ingredients, better for you. The best of both worlds. All in a bite. Load it up with what you got. All right, guys. I'm going to finish this whole thing up. Actually, I should have taken a picture of it. But I'll probably take a picture of part of it. I love you, friends. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here with me. Thank you, Felicia. I appreciate you. I will be here tomorrow, Saturday. Most likely around noontime. Look for me. We'll do a show, because tomorrow we're going to be making sopa toscana, and we're going to make chili. We're going to do 2 pots because it's going to drop in the 20s this whole entire weekend. So we want to stay nice and warm. So we're loading it up with 2 types of soups, which I call stews because they're loaded with stuff. So tomorrow I'll be tuning in around 1 o'clock. Check in. If you are subscribed to my channel, you'll get notified. We'll cook us that, and we'll make some hot cocoa, and we may even make some churros to dip that hot cocoa with. Anyways, I love you, friends. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. You all have a blessed